How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of the Homestead Survival by krustoo. I'm recording this straight after the previous episode, so if you left any comment on the previous episode, I have not read them yet because, well, it hasn't been edited yet. Not to say not posted yet, it hasn't been edited yet. So, what I'm doing right now is basically being a slave to the pallet for a bit. Just tidying things up. We do need to feed some of the animals. I really do like the lighting. Look at that. 7 a.m. with the sun and everything. That looks incredible. I don't know if the colors come through the recording for you guys the same as they are to me, but well, I guess our monitors might be calibrated differently. But yeah, it looks incredible. So what we need to do first is some admin jobs around the farm, and the first of which is to get the last 2 cheese pallets into storage. Then we need to feed the pigs and the goats, which have run out of food, if I'm not mistaken. Let me confirm that. No, actually, the pigs do have some food left, which is good. The goats have completely run out of food. Why has the meadow gone down? That is kind of strange. I thought they had some meadow grass, but they don't. Okay, that's weird. Did I plant a meadow with this? I don't know. What about the chickens? How are they doing in terms of food? They have got plenty. They have given birth or laid eggs or have reproduced. What about the goats? Did the goats do that? No. Okay, so we're good. So the chickens are gone. These guys are doing okay. So let's get these last 2 pallets in storage. Whoa. This thing has no brakes. I keep forgetting that. Then we have, after we're done with the pallets, dude, there's so many triggers. Look at how many triggers we've got in here. This is insane. After we're done with that, I do want to check the mustard. I have some mustard in that trailer over there. As you guys probably remember, in the previous episode, at the end of the previous episode, I have taken a wheat contract and a mustard contract, harvesting contracts, that is. I like how the pallets are neatly stacked like that. Could be nice if the bales were to be put over there instead of over there on the left, but, well, can't have it all. Yeah, so I have completed the wheat contract. We did end up with quite a lot, to be honest. Where is it? Yeah, so 7,000 liters, 7,600 liters. That's quite a hefty amount, if you ask me. So that's great. We will have enough to feed the pigs, the chickens, and make bread if we need to. Although I think we're good. Actually, I need to lower the forks. Safety is our #1 priority. And yeah, I want to check out what the mustard does. What can I do with it? I honestly don't know. It's very map specific, this. So let's just see. Tip side back. Let's just see if we can put it in some productions. Obviously, it cannot go into the bakery, right? Let's just test this together. This could be just a cash crop, you know? You just plant and then you do nothing with. So it doesn't go in the preserved food factory, of course. Is that the oil mill or the sugar mill? This is the oil mill. Let's see if you can dump it in the oil mill. Can you make oil? Mustard oil? I don't think that you can, but, well, maybe in this game you can. Nope, definitely not. So does it go in the grain mill? I don't know. Kind of strange. Why are you supposed to do it? I mean, it's nice to have. I mean, with alfalfa you can feed animals and stuff, right? Okay, so this doesn't go in the grain mill as well. So what do you do with it? You just grow it and sell it. Because as we can see, you see alfalfa is basically grass. This, I guess, is like OSR. Grass is grass, obviously. Yeah, this is basically like OSR, I guess. Cover crop. What do you do with mustard? I don't know. Okay, I guess we just sell it. When is it best to sell? Can we... No, we cannot see it here. Mustard. In November. Okay. Fine. Let's dump it in the silo. Well, let's continue with our farm management survival challenge type of thing. So what we need to do in terms of farming today, basically we have two very important jobs, and that is to harvest the sorghum and the vegetables. We need to prepare the canola field as well. I guess we'll start with the canola first. I would like to try manure. We have quite a bit, and I think I have the better animal waste products mod enabled. At least I hope I do. That means we could be, well, we would be able to use our manure, you know, more. So we would be able to get more out of it, I should say. Perfect. Let's get our manure spreader. And yes, I know our fertilizer spreader, that one on the left, can do manure as well. But, you know, that was on sale, and I figured, why not? It is very homesteady. This is something you would definitely see on a homestead. And while we are checking or speaking about homestead, why don't we go ahead and check the used market? That is the tractor we had. Armel C. Does it go to 157? Yeah. Great tractor. Great tractor. That does sugar beets. Do you know, I'm going to buy this. That's the topper we will need. This is... What do you do? Oh, it's the drawbar. Okay. Drawbar attachment. That's a nice trailer over there. I haven't used that at all. This is a slurry tanker. How much slurry do we have, actually? Not a lot, just 1,000 liters. Do we get that tank? Maybe later. Is that a tanker as well? Yeah. Is that a mod? That looks pretty cool, actually. That looks pretty cool. That's 8,300 liters. I'm sorry, $8,300 for 8,000 liters. This is quite a lot bigger. Holds a lot more, but costs a bit more. That other one kind of looks like a homesteady type of thing, if you ask me. What else can we buy? Yeah, I'm not going to bother with seeds and fertilizer. It's all good. Okay, so I think that, let me just make sure that is the topper that we need. Where is the beet harvesters? Yeah, so the TR14. So the ones I want to get is this and that. So these are going to do sugar beets. So the TR14, is that the same guy that is the same dude that is in the sale? Yes, so let's go ahead and buy that. Just got a good price on it, you know? And I guess that's all we need to buy. We could buy a bike, a pink bike, or a black bike with pink mud guards. That looks pretty cool, actually, not gonna lie. Maybe I'll do that later on. Let's fill up on manure. We'll start with the pig pen first. This is a pretty cool equipment. I usually don't go for manure, but, you know, I should. It's not worth it, really, but it's just fun. It's just fun, and it's sort of like immersive and realistic and such. Oh, there's like a bug there. To be fair, we should be loading it with a bucket, but, well, we're gonna be loading it like that. Okay, so 3,000 liters. I'm gonna keep the minimap open so we can see what's up with that. Do we have any options for it? Deactivate, change nitrogen reference value. What does that mean? Applying, okay, well, let's see what it does. Oh, this looks Well, and you can see that it's actually hot, which manure would be. This is pretty cool, actually. What happens if you stop? Does that go down? Can you close the lid or something? You can't. Okay, well. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. It looks like it does hold up quite well, so finger crossed we're gonna have enough to do all the fields. I don't know, let's do a cheeky short time lapse and find out. Okay, so that's probably the shortest time lapse ever in the history of Farming Simulator. We had enough for less than 2 rows. So yeah, the mod works, I guess, but well, what can you do with 1,000 liters of manure, right? Not a lot. Or not much, I should say. That's great. I'm definitely going to be using this in the future. This is like sort of like a test bed for me for the next series, which is hopefully going to come soon after we're done with everything we've got on our plate right now. So yeah, it's gonna involve a lot of animals. Right, let's get that. We need to cultivate, we need to... Can we actually seed canola this month? Yes, we can, actually. No, where is it? Yes, we can, okay. So, let's get the canola field done. It's gonna be a lot of time-lapse heavy episode. I'm just gonna be warning you in advance. Let's just see. Okay, so this has 100. Okay, the nitrogen is going all over the place. 105. That's not bad, actually. This has nothing, and this has 105. That is not bad at all. Since when is manure such a good fertilizer? Well, now we know. I guess that's what the mod does. It improves, well, the quality of the animal waste product, right? Okay, so let's get that done. Actually, one thing I do want to show you before we continue is that for some reason, the field looks like it's, if we ignore the weeds, it looks like it's mulched. I didn't mulch it. I don't know, maybe it's something to do with the harvester that we got. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of strange. Right, let's go. Let's do this. All right, we are done with that. That is fantastic. We're getting some weird FPS drops. I don't know why. Hopefully it doesn't go through the video too much. I'm gonna try and fiddle with the settings a bit and see what's what. Okay, hopefully that's better now. So, that field is ready. Shall we... You know what? Why don't I put Claire on this? So she could seed. How are we in terms of lime? It says okay, it says good. Do we do another layer of lime? You know what? Why not? Why not? Let's grab the restroom for that. The reason I'm getting the restroom is that we are going to do the vegetable harvest while Claire is working on seeding canola. And so the restroom can handle the seeder and the fertilizing spreader. or the lime spreader, I guess you could say. And I would like to have the vegetable harvester on the Maxim, you know? It's just the bigger, more powerful tractor, I guess. So this has lime in it. Let's go ahead and do that on cam. That's gonna take about a minute, I guess you could say. See how much it is applying. Yeah, that's not gonna take a long while. Oh, I do like to have the mini-map open when we do this. It's nice seeing the colors change, you know? The green shades. Now, I know it is a bit of a shame that we are using lime and whatnot and doing the field prep for all the field, seeing as we are going to be putting down the rice field next year, so that's going to ruin some of the canola in. But, well, I guess if you do it properly. Okay, so let's set this up for Claire. She's gonna seed canola for us. Everything is red, man. I don't want to see any more red in in the next series, I guess. There will be no red tractor in the next series. I can promise you that. So let's do canola. Canola, there we go. Let's just make sure that we can plant canola. Yes, we can. Good. Set the AI. And good luck. Hang on, is that Claire? No, it's not. Why are you taking our tractor? You're not Claire. You could be Claire. There we go. You are Claire for now. Right. Whilst she is doing that, let's go feed the goats that for some reason have gone through all of the meadow grass. That's kind of strange. Don't know why it happened. I have left the harvester there because we're going to be using it real soon, so I figured why put it back in the trailer. I guess that's a good grass bale. Why not? Oh, crap. I forgot to change it. Okay, let's just grab one. Should be fine with one. And then I'm gonna have to shove all these back in. Don't know why the goats went through all the meadow grass. That's kind of strange. Maybe there's like a bug with the pen or something. Okay, you have food. 80 animals. 80 goats. Yep, 80 goats. That's what we have. Oh, that's strange. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just make sure all of these are back in the shed. And by these, I mean all the bales. So let's do this. And let's start shoving them in. Maybe we can do that with the rear of the machine. That's, by the way, the proper technique that farmers use all the time, by the way. They shove their bales in the shed using the telehandler like that. Oh, now the pole has collision on it, right? We can do that. Gonna be easy. There we go. And for this, we're gonna have to be creative. And you might be shouting in the comments now, why aren't you just using the fork? Come on, man, use the fork. But yeah, we're gonna use the fork. Yoda said so, so yeah. Gonna grab you, lift this up. Oh, 3 bales without any counterweight, rear counterweights. That's impressive. Okay, everything's back in the shed. That's great. Let's go ahead and buy the vegetable harvester. I guess this time I'm gonna keep it because we don't have any issue with getting money, really. We should be fine. Okay, let's look at the shop for harvesters. We need the vegetable, I'm sorry, vegetable harvesters. It's gonna have to be this one again. This one is with the pallets. Yes, it's a bit weird. It's not too expensive. But yeah, so let's go ahead and buy that. 39, good. Grab the Maxim. Wow, this is a busy day for sure. Shall I grab the weight? I don't think that we need the weight. Should be fine. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the shop. Actually, where's Shrek? Come on, boy. Then you want some food? Oh, there he is. Look at him, he's eating from the top of the kennel. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. That's a bit grim. This photo. This frame, I guess. Alright, let's get to the shop. Get the vegetable harvester here. What's wrong with the mirror? That was kind of strange. What do you think about this monstrosity? It's like Frankenstein's monster. But yeah, I brought the topper with me. I made sure to repair it as well. I don't know if it matters, but I figured, you know, might as well. And plus it was only 400 and something bucks. So that's not a lot. That's okay. For a homestead, I have to say, we have so much equipment, man. So much equipment. Where are we actually gonna put all the beet harvesting equipment? Ooh, that is an interesting question. Let's just put it here for now. So many things. Oh man. There we go. That thing is really heavy. Properly heavy. Now hopefully we don't have crop destruction on the vegetables. I keep forgetting that. You know. How do you buy one? N, right? No. Z, no. What is the key? Buy new box. Oh, it's just this. There we go. So let's make sure we don't have crop destruction on this. Actually, let's pull up the GPS lines as well. Claire is still working on that field, which is fantastic. We shouldn't have any crop destruction, yes, because this is a root crop. This is ready to harvest, yes. Yes, it is. Sorghum obviously is, you can see that. Okay. No, that's not the correct one. There we go, we are harvesting, what is it? Red beet. Okay, so I'm not gonna bore you with the time lapse for that, we've already seen that. Plus I didn't like it, you know, the time lapse. It's just me driving back and forth. It looks weird, I don't know. So we're gonna do that off cam. We're gonna do the other harvest for the sorghum over there as a time lapse. Okay, see you when I'm done. Okay, look at that mess. Look at it, it's just, I think it's just a shame. Oh, I thought I needed another box. Okay, well, I think it's just a shame. Hang on, do I need to... Maybe if I turn this on. I think I have enough. Yeah, I did have enough for just a bit. Just a bit. I think it's just it's a shame vegetable harvesting is so tedious, I guess you could say. Because, I mean, just look at it. And running the other harvester, you know, the one you need to run next to with a tractor, it's just not viable. Even when you have AI to do it for you. Well, in my case, because the fields are just bunched up together, you know. So if I had a separate field, like actual physical field for red beets and then another one for parsnips and whatnot, then maybe, yeah, that could have worked well. But seeing as I have the fields set up now, it just doesn't work. So, what I'm gonna do now is actually do some calculation with you guys. I'm not gonna do it too tedious for you guys. But let's just do a stock check. Does it count how many liters we have? I think it does. Tomatoes, 33 liters. 33,000 liters, sorry. Yes, it does. Okay, good. So if we go into here, preserved food factory. Okay, so if we need 10,000 liters of preserved food beetroot, that means we need 22,000 and a bit liters of red beet. So if we have more than that, then I think we don't need to do any more vegetables next year. Yeah, so we have 33,000. I think we're good in terms of that. Carrots, it's exactly the same. And parsnips, yeah, same as well. I think we can say quite safely that we will not need to do vegetables again next year. So this field is probably going to be turned into a rice field in its entirety, which means we will probably have so much stuff, way more than we actually need. Claire is done with the vestrum here. She has done a magnificent job, really. I think. Let's just verify that. Yeah, looks like she did. Let's just go airborne for a bit, for a sec. Yep, everything is seeded. She did miss a few bits here. I think these were not cultivated, but that's okay. That is perfectly fine. Let's put that back. So technically, I think we could sell. I'm going to keep it for now because we're not strapped for cash, but I think we could sell that harvester. Just imagine how cool it would be if vegetable harvesting was easier, you know? Because vegetables are cool, it's just a part of the game, you know? It's just, yeah. Right. Enough ranting. What do we need to do now? We need to start harvesting. So, here's what I am proposing. This is going to be an interesting one. We are going to set the harvester on an AI worker to the fields, and while it's running, I'm going to be rolling that, because we do need to roll that. Otherwise, if we move on to next month, then it's going to start growing, right? So we are going to be rolling that. I'm going to take care of the pallets. And I'm gonna carry the sorghum to the silo. So sit back, hang tight, and let's get it done. Alrighty then, so that was something, let me tell you. That was a long job for me. Hopefully it came out well in the edit. I don't know. It's a very long time lapse. It's a very long time lapse. Hopefully I could get it right. No more pallets for eggs. Oh, do we have 10 pallets of eggs now? Oh, we do. We got 8 actually. Okay. So we're gonna have to move them around a bit. I think that after we've done all this work, we deserve a little treat in the form of this. So we're gonna be washing the equipment with the dual wielding pressure washer. Obviously it's case colored. So let's see what this does. This should be doing it really quickly, and indeed it does. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. Everything is clean. I should have used this a long time ago. Look at it. Look how quickly it washes everything up. Well, I guess it is dual wielding, right? It should have an extended hose on it as well. That's pretty good. That is washed. I will just say, I think there's an issue with this header. It sort of leaves like patches around on the field. I don't know why it does that. That's kind of strange. So I think for next year we might be upgrading or changing that to something else. This also has a 3-point linkage on it, which is pretty cool. There we go. Let's just shut the engine off, I guess. Okay. Well, I think that's a great time to end the episode. Thank you so very much for watching. Hopefully it came out well in the edit. I really do appreciate your time. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button for me. It really does help. You have no idea how much. Subscribe as well if you're new and you haven't already. Don't forget to check out the list of other content creators participating in the challenge. Their channels are going to be in the description down below as per usual. I'll catch you guys in the next one.